The 2020 calendar year has been a challenging one for all. In particular, the spring sports teams that saw their season ended prematurely due to COVID-19. Going into the season, senior Alia Booth thought she would be capping off her Georgia Southern career with one last year on the field. Instead, 2020 turned out to be challenging in more ways than one. A month before COVID-19 halted the Eagles' softball campaign, Alia's mother, Francine Booth, was diagnosed with cancer. Their story and their fight continues today.
Well, the initial diagnosis came on Valentine's Day of 2020. I think it was 8:46 in the morning. I got the call from the forensic, the pathologist, giving me the results of my biopsy, and he basically said that it was positive for cancer. And it was like an out-of-body experience, because on the other end of this phone, on Valentine's Day, somebody's telling me I have cancer.
A fifth-year senior from Decula, Georgia, Alia Booth joined the Eagles in 2009 as a junior college transfer from Georgia Highlands, where she also played with teammate and fellow fifth-year senior Shayla Smith.
What was the irony of it all is when I was told about Alia's mom, I was actually going home for my father, who also was getting a surgery for his prostate cancer that weekend. Her sister called me when I was out of class, and I was very stunned. I felt a weight come upon me, and I knew that I had to step up and just be there for her in any way that she needed.
So we thought about it and thought that it still wasn't a very good idea to tell Alia, because she's the furthest away. She's, now she's 3.5 hours, and then not, knowing, what type of support she would have. And what we discussed, she had a game coming up on the following weekend, I think it was. And we decided that we would go down, and that way I have a chance to tell her. So when the game was over, the girls rode and the boys rode home to Alia's place, and I got in the car with Alia, and I told her, I said, listen, we don't have very much time, and I don't want you to be upset in front of the boys because they don't know, but I did want to let you know that I have cancer. And immediately she broke down. It was like she's driving and she's like, oh, Mom. And I was like, okay, you can't hug me right now. So she said, put your hands back on the wheels. And I said, I just want you to know, because, and I didn't want you to find out and nobody be here for you.
But when she told me, I honestly was just like how? Like, she's probably like the strongest person and safest also. Like, she doesn't do anything, like doesn't smoke cigarettes, like the lung cancer that you get from that. Like, I just really want to know like how she got cancer. And then because I had to control my emotions in that moment, that was really hard. I kind of had to hear it and then like be okay about it and like be strong.
Part of that process for Alia was making the decision to take time away from her softball and Georgia Southern family to return home to help care for her mother during this difficult time.
It was hard because I did feel like I was gonna have to give up a lot of like time for softball when I decided to come home, but I also knew that coming home was more important. It didn't really it really wasn't a second thought for me, because I knew my coach always says like we're a daughter, a sister, a niece, a cousin. We're all that, like a student before we're a softball player, So when things with family happen and things like that occur, like there's no second guessing, like you're gonna go home, be with family if they need you.
Alia found some of that strength through the experiences of the Georgia Southern softball coaches and some of the wisdom they have been able to impart.
I really leaned on Alia and asked her what she needed. We've had some very, very hard conversations. I've opened up a lot to Alia about some of the the things I have gone through and some of the things that I would hope could help her just in different conversations.
The support of Francine's children, like Alia, was key, but also the support from the Georgia Southern family as a whole has helped the Booths during this time.
I knew that I had, first and foremost, the support of my children. They stepped right up, whatever was needed just really got done. Just to be able to get the understanding of Coach Dean to say Alia could come home, that was big. Somebody always reaching out to let us know that, or me know that we're thinking about you. I've gotten cards from your AD.
Shayla was impressed with the strength that she has shown throughout this challenge.
Yeah, Alia is really an inspiration to me. She doesn't know that, but I guess when she watches this video, she'll see. You'll never be able to tell how much she's going through, from her spirit, because she just holds herself with so much dignity and love and happiness, is that it's contagious to the point to where you just have to smile and laugh with her. So, being able to be around each other and be around our teammates and enjoy simple things as just a basketball game and have fun, it's such a great experience that I don't take for granted.
The message of togetherness has been a powerful one for the Georgia Southern softball family throughout the past year, and they want to help spread that message.
To anyone out there that is struggling or witnessing someone battling something that you can't fix for them in that moment, please believe that it is in the right hands. Please believe in prayer. Please believe in each other. The world is a place that can show ugly, so be the light and truly believe in one another.
Every season is it's going to teach you something, and whether it's a blessing that you receive or a lesson that you've learned from, and now you can use it, apply it to the future.
It's not just me. I'm not alone in this. And even though for us it was universal being the pandemic, but that's every day. There's people that you pass that, that may be going through something, and we need to recognize that, and we need to act in a manner where we can appreciate everybody for where they are in life. So I can say that 2020 brought me a lot of recognizing the need to be appreciative.